What is going on, my good people of YouTube? This is MK the Truth, DODB, and I have a necessary comparison for us today. If you guys are new to this channel, please, you gotta come on and join the squad and connect to that Instagram. It is the Truth, MK. Also, ladies and gentlemen, all music is done by me, and if you like these tunes, just stay on this channel because all music will be uploaded here as well. Anyway, like I said, we have a necessary comparison of two good looking Air Jordans. I didn't think so at first, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Now, as you guys can see, we have the Black Cat Air Jordan 4, and then we have the Black Canvas Air Jordan 4. Two very good looking sneakers. Now, I didn't always think that about the Black Cats, but as of late, I kind of appreciate the Air Jordan 4 Black Cats. But let me go ahead and give you guys my take on these two sneakers. So first off, we're going to start with the overhead view. As you guys see, you have a very nice all blacked out motif going on with the Black Cats. And then if you look at the Black Canvas, you got some hits of gray here and there over the bird's eye view, a little bit of lighter gray on the Jump Boy up at the top, whereas you have a smoke on the Black Cats. Very nice. And you got that little pop of red also under the Flight, well, on the Flight under the Jump Boy. Anyway, like I said, the eye stays are a little bit different. As you guys can see, you have a little glossy on the Black Cats. Gives it a little bit of pop and a little bit of contrast, and that's one of the things I like about the shoe. Instead of it being all black, they did give it a little bit of contrast to the shoe, whereas on the Black Canvas, you got that nice gray. It gives it a little bit of contrast as well. Now let's go ahead and get into the uppers of the material. As you guys see, you have a Durabuck, well, as I call it, Duratrash on the Black Cats, and you have a canvas material on the Black Canvas. Now if you look closer, you see you have Durabuck all draped over the Black Cats, whereas you have a premium piece of suede on the Black Canvas. Let's go ahead and investigate further. So you see you have a very thick piece of suede just wrapped around the mud guard of the Black Canvas side panel, and everything looks really good. Now, one thing I did notice about the Black Canvas is the toe box is a little bit more rounded. Maybe due because of the softness of the suede that's being used. It is a really good piece of suede, so keep that in mind. All of the Black Canvases are looking a little bit rounded around the toe box, whereas on the Black Cats you have more of a boxy sort of a toe box. Now I do like the way these look, but like I said, once again, if you guys aren't familiar with Durabuck is a lint magnet. You can brush it off. I guarantee you in an hour this will look just like this all over again. Also, when it rubs up against the box, it gets these permanent marks, as you guys can see here. Like all of these little permanent marks here, you see these little permanent like stains or blotches here. You can't really get that out. You can probably try to brush it out, but I think that's kind of permanent on the shoe, and that's one of the things I got to give for the Black Cat. Anyway, let's see what else we can get into on the boot. So you got the Jump Boy and a gloss on the Black Cats, whereas on the Black Canvas you got a little bit of pop with that little bit of gray. Also, you got a little bit of white balance on the midsole. Also creates a nice little contrast. Let's flip around to the medials. Also, you see a red hang tag hanging as well. Flip around to the medials. They're two different shoes. I will say that they're for two different occasions. Maybe you just want to be all black and stealthy, and then the other one you want to have a little bit of contrast and a little bit of pop, sort of Eminem, the Carhartt Air Jordan 4-ish. I'm gonna say that. But anyway, the cages are kind of the same. You got a little bit of gloss here, you got a little bit of matte there. They're still kind of the same, but not really. Anyway, you still have the plastic on the wing here, whereas you got that piece of Duratrash, which is having that ash on it from rubbing around in the box. Not too bad. I don't mind it too much. And like I said, once again, the toe boxes will be a little bit different on these Jordans. Flip around to the bottom. Not really a determining factor because you can't really see the bottoms like that, but you do have a splash of red and gray, which looks pretty good. And then you still have that stealthy look with the all black with the white Jump Boy here. Now, these two are really good looking shoes. Show you the inside right quick. You got the red on the inside there and the gray on the inside there. So I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on this sneaker so far. Now these kind of look the same, but they're not the same. Like I said, they're geared towards, or I will say they're for different occasions. You want a little bit of pop, you want a little bit of, just a little bit more aesthetic looking to the shoe. You can go ahead with the black canvas. If you just want a stealthy looking Air Jordan 4, which also looks dope, you can go with the Black Cat Air Jordan 4s. But from a longevity standpoint, I would not suggest the Black Cats. Reason why? Because Durbuck after a while starts to look ashy. It wrinkles up really bad. The edges starts to fray really bad. They just don't really look that good. I haven't seen a worn pair of Black Cats yet that I like. I think I've seen somebody selling a worn pair and they looked absolutely disgusting. Whereas the black canvas over time, I think it's going to beat the Black Cats, because as you wear canvas and you have this premium piece of suede around the toe box, as time goes on, it's just going to bend up nicely. It's going to look nice. It's going to wear nicely. Also, canvas might fray a little bit, so it might give it a little bit more character to the shoe, whereas Durbuck looks absolutely disgusting and horrible after a while. And if you try to clean it, it's going to get even more ashy and brighter, whereas you can just wipe the canvas off and you can kind of treat the suede on the toe box. So for me, with this comparison, I do like the way both of these look, but I do value longevity in my shoes, and I do like the way sneakers look worn, and I think for that fact, the black canvas in the long run will win. But overall looks, stealthiness, I would say the Air Jordan 4 Black Cats. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this review down below. This is MK the Truth, DODB. Hey man, I love y'all. I'm out.